All right, what's going on, everybody? Quentin Hills Gordon here, and I wanted to come on today and shoot a video in regards to one of my favorite subjects, and that is the subject of success. And I know when you hear that word, it's very broad because success, there's a lot of layers to it, a lot of dynamics to it, and so forth. And for that reason, what I'm going to talk about today is actually, I'm going to kind of narrow it down a little bit. I'm actually going to talk about three things that you have to give up in order to be successful. And oftentimes on our journey, whether we're engaged in personal development and we're learning different things, we often hear that, okay, we have to, add this to be successful, do this to be successful, pick up these particular skills and so forth. But we very rarely hear some things that we actually have to give up in order to be successful. So that was the reason, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to shoot this particular video. And also, just to let you all know, this video or this topic of three things that you have to give up in order to be successful is going to be in a three-part video. So today I'm going to talk about the first thing. Tomorrow I'm going to release another video talking about the second thing. And then the next day I'm going to release the third video talking about the third thing that you have to give up in order to be successful. Also, before I really get into the body or the framework or the most of the content of this video, I want everybody to remember that success is relative. So my success can't be your success, and your success, it can't be my success. So in other words, success means different things for different people, right? I think it was Earl Nightingale. He defined success as the progressive realization of a worthy goal. So what that means is obviously everybody has different goals, different dreams and aspirations that they're trying to attain. But the main thing is that we want to make sure we get there, and we have to be successful in order to make that happen. So again, that's the reason why I wanted to make this video or make this video series. So let's go ahead and get right to it. As I mentioned in this video here, the title of it is three things that you have to give up in order to be successful. But on this video, I'm going to talk about the first thing. Now, the first thing that you have to give up is the quick sprint mindset. I know one of my mentors, Mr. Smart, or actually he's Dr. Smart because he's a psychologist. And he has a saying, and that saying goes, I absolutely love it. He says that people want to hang out at the finish line, but they don't want to actually run the race. So in other words, people, it's like they want the rewards, they want the accolades, they want all the glory that comes from, participating in, running, and winning a race. But the problem is that they don't want to actually run the race. And when people get involved in certain things in life, whether it's a business or going to college, or they may have some type of thing that they're trying to attain, it's like most people, they just want to see success overnight. They don't really want to go through the process and do the things that they have to do to see it through in order to be successful, or in order for them to attain that goal of whatever that is. But what we have to realize is that that's really not the way life works, right? Because when we think about life in general, you see, life in itself, it's a marathon. It's not made up of quick sprints. And what you have to realize is that everything that you do, it's going to be a process. It's going to take time, and during that process, there's a lot of things that's going to happen. It may be to where you find out some things about yourself, maybe some strengths, some weaknesses that you find out about yourself, but that just kind of builds your character and it makes you a better person. But along that process, you're going to probably make mistakes. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be highs and lows. And it's certainly going to be a lot of times where you're going to want to quit. You just want to give up. And what you have to realize is that really during those times, that's when you have to be patient, because during that moment that you want to give up, if you keep going during that time, that's the time where the magic happens, or I know in business we call it a breakthrough. See, that's when those things happen, when you want to give up, but instead of giving up, you just keep going. See, what you have to realize is, in order for you to get to the next level and whatever it is that you're working on, you really have to hang in there, right? You have to be patient. you have to go through the process. And more importantly, you have to give up the quick sprint mindset. One thing or one thought that I like to think of to help me keep this in mind as I go along my journey, and hopefully for you, if you can keep this in mind, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever goals and dreams that you have, the thing that you have to keep in mind is that you want to be in it for the long haul and not for the short flight. So I hope that you all found value in this. I hope this was helpful. You may be working on certain things in life that you're trying to get to. Just remember, the first thing you have to give up is the quick sprint mindset. And again, hope you found value. If you did, show me some love and like this video. You may want to even share it out to someone who you may think can benefit from the information, but also leave a comment. Let me know some of the things that you had to give up in order to be successful. I would love to hear from you. And by the way, if you're a business owner, entrepreneur in some form of marketing, if you're interested in learning how to generate more leads and lead sales and signups for your business, feel free to give me a personal message. I'm going to give you access to some free information. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to click the link below. I think that's where the link is going to be in the description box. And that's going to allow you to get instant access to this framework and this information to show you how you can generate fresh leads, sales, and signups for your business. So with that, again, thanks for watching. I'm going to be releasing the second video tomorrow, part 2 of 3 things that you have to give up in order to be successful. Until that time, make it a great day, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Take care.